Hey everybody. So
I don't see it.
it should refresh. It should pop up in a second. Hi, we're just making sure that we pull this up so that if you guys have any questions, then you can ask away. All right, is your sound up? Then you can ask away. Let's turn that down.
Turn down or up?
Down. Otherwise, we'll have a
Oh, got it. Yeah.
echo. Okay, so I'm going to use blush for her nail bed color. So we just did her fill, 1 coat of Trinity. Goes on, beautiful, no problem. And I'm going to have a little wipe here. So I'm going to be doing, it's kind of like a diagonal French, but with a couple extra lines. Oh, I'm going to turn this down all the way. It's still making a sound. Okay. So I wanted to pop on because I think a lot of you are big Luxio followers. So of course you use a lot of Luxio. But you may not know about our ice colors from Options. It was a collection that came out many, many years ago, before I think even Luxio came out. And they are, especially this time of year, really popular because they have this really fine shimmer to them. So I'm going to be using them to do this fun, kind of a fun French. So yeah, if let's see. Oh, it is on it. Okay. Sorry, the new Facebook stuff is a bit annoying me. They've changed the way live videos work and I'm not living it. So what I'm doing is I'm just wiping off where my main French is going to go. And the reason for this is so that when I apply my color, you don't have color on top of color. It will allow your nails to be much thinner that way. So if you do your 2 coats of blush and then you do your tip color on top of that, then you end up with a thicker nail. So by just wiping that off, you end up getting a much better finish. Now, if I'm doing a regular French, I always tell people don't wipe off like that. You want to brush down because otherwise you end up with a bit of a ledge.
There's a question for you.
Yes, you can ask. You can read away.
Oh, okay. Jessica, does Luxio make matching nail
Lacquer? No, there is not matching lacquer. And I think part of the reason is because Luxio is very popular worldwide. And they already have to deal with all of the rules. Like, say if they're, making a red or a yellow and they can't use like yellow number 4 because half of the countries don't allow that. So they already try to abide by a lot of international rules for stuff. And to ship lacquer, like for example, it's a Canadian product. So if they're shipping it to me, lacquer costs more to ship to me because it's considered a dangerous good. Lacquer has solvents in it, whereas Luxio has no solvents. So it's a different chemistry in that sense. All right. So you can ask your client, do you like it this translucent or do you want a little bit more color?
This is good.
Okay, so then you can just do the 1 color. So we're going to be using Ice Marine Blue. I had to go get a new one because my other one was totally out. So some people have a hard time with these. I always use my nippers and just grab this little tab there and then pull it up. It's going to look separated in the pot when you open it. That's normal of any of the Options colors, especially your ice colors, because it's a glitter pigment and it's going to go to the bottom. So you just want to take a spatula and give it a good stir, and you'll see that it will blend really nicely. It's almost like a periwinkle blue, this marine blue. Ice blue is much brighter blue, and this one's kind of a really nice wintry blue, but aren't those pretty? So all of the ice colors have this really nice fine shimmer. If you're doing weddings and things like that, it's even in the summer, I use ice white a lot because it has this really pretty shimmery look. So it's very popular. Now don't use the brush you use for your Trinity. Otherwise it's going to get glitter in it and it's never going to come out and it's going to be too stiff to do that layer with Trinity. So always use a new brush. So I'm going to go through and we're going to be doing the tip and then a couple of lines. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the tip part first. And it's at an angle. And you just want to have a light touch with it. If you pull too hard, you're going to pull it off the nail. So you're just kind of moving it, floating it around just a smidge. Isn't that weird how the words like disappear?
It totally does,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah, I know. I'm like staring at it. Just
Yeah, you
like
have to
listening.
stare at it to see. It's not cool. They need to figure out a way for people to turn that off. So if anyone's figured out a way to turn that off, let us know. So there are, I want to say 12 ice colors. There's like a pink and lilac and regular blue, marine blue, white, gold. Pewter is silver. Use that one quite a bit actually too. It's nice. They're nice shimmer gel, and they have enough. They're not runny, so you can really move it and push it just to where you want it to be, like this. So what'd you do this Christmas? Did you guys do anything fun? Did your kids get you anything exciting?
They got me me personally, they got me a lot of like hiking shit.
Hiking.
Yeah, but things so I don't fall. 'Cause I have the tendency to fall. They got like walking sticks, better hiking shoes, like a backpack, that sort of stuff.
That's
We
funny.
weren't gonna, do a lot this year because we got that house in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I have 3 clients who bought houses in Arizona last year that aren't planning to live there full time, but you're not renting yours out though. A couple of them are renting theirs out for different football games and stuff. Who do we play this weekend?
Arizona.
Oh, speaking of.
Yeah.
And you're not there to watch it?
No,
Isn't that why you bought one in Arizona?
well, yeah, it's because my son has games, which is the priority over the Hawks at this point, particularly with their record. Okay, there's a question. Is this glitter brush you are using stiffer?
So it is because it is an old brush. So when you get a new 106 brush, which is a flat brush, they're nice and flexible and they work great. If you get glitter into your 106 brush, it goes from being nice and flexible. Let me show you. Do you see that? This is what happens if you get glitter in your brush. So this becomes a glitter brush, whereas the one that you want to be using for your fills, when you push it, it should spring right back, really flexible. So if you're doing your Trinity needs to be done with this brush being really good condition. But once you get glitter in it, it becomes a glitter only brush because it will be stiff forever. It's just what happens. So try not to mix up, your new 106 brush and get glitter in it. Otherwise, it's going to immediately need to become a glitter brush, and you're going to need to get a new 106 for doing your fill portion. Good question. Because yes, it is stiffer, but not because it comes that way, but because it's been used for glitter, and glitter makes it stiff.
Just a comment. This is why my brushes are getting stiff.
Stacy, yes, that is why they get stiff. You can't mix them up. If you're using one for glitter, it needs to be only for glitter because it will never go back to being smooth. So I only use my brush for Trinity, and for gloss. Everything else, it needs to be, all the glitters and stuff, it needs to be a different brush.
This almost matches the tone of my cast.
Kind of, but your cast is purple.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got a lovely broken wrist from falling. This was the conversation as to why her kids got her stuff, so she doesn't fall when she hikes now. It's so funny.
Comment from Stacy. At least I have a stock of the 106 brushes.
Good, yes. Keep them in the stock. I always have an extra one in my drawer in case I accidentally use something that I shouldn't have with my 106 and it gets stiff. At least they're inexpensive. The 111 brush is just more than doubled in price, which is sad because they're grid brushes for like sculpturing with. They're an oval brush, but we just got notice that they have now more than doubled. And forms have gone up too. Everything goes up, unfortunately. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a striping brush. Which one shall I get? This is one from Profiles, I believe. Came with a kit of some kind. I try all different ones all the time. So now I'm just going to do 2 thin stripes, and that's it. The nice thing is that, you know, these ice colors don't really run on you, so you can do multiple ones. And with the ice white, if you wanted to, you can make snowflakes or things like that. And you get that shimmery, pretty look, yeah. But a lot of people forget that we have this collection because it's an options and they're big into Luxio or something. And there aren't any Luxios that are like this. So it's a really good collection to have. All right, so there I kind of messed up just a little bit. So I'm going to take my brush, make sure it's clean, and just pull that line skinny again. Just got away from me just a smidge. Okay. Have you have any fun trips planned this year?
Nope, not yet. We're still kind of slowly getting back out across the pond, if you will. But I've got like a few trips already planned to Arizona, but that's
Arizona.
Arizona, exactly. We're going next. I'm flying out a week from today. I'm looking forward to it though because
It's warm.
It's supposed to be in the 70s.
Yeah, that's nice. I have a girls' trip planned, which I'm super excited about. A couple of the girls that I do a lot of planning with for camp, like we just never get to spend any time together at camp. So we decided we needed to do a trip. So we're going to an all-inclusive in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, nice. When's that?
Yeah, in February.
Oh, very nice.
So that'll be exciting because I haven't done an all-inclusive in Mexico before. I've been to Mexico, but normally it's a stopover on a cruise. So I'm very much looking forward to it. And hanging out with the girls that we never get to hang out because it's always work. We finished I finally got the artwork and graphic done for camp. It's not going to be till November, so it's a long way off, but I had Larissa draw my boot for camp. She did a great job.
Going, yay, Mexico.
Yay, Mexico! Countdown. I don't remember how many days we're at now. 30-something. I'm ready. Yeah, I get to see Jess a few times this year because then in May we have the Oregon show, so I'm going to bring her out for that, and then camp in November, so that's fun. All right, now I'm just going to top coat and file the edges and be done. But I just wanted to show you guys, if you didn't know about these ice colors, that they are gorgeous. And you can grab them at lovenails.com. We have all the colors in stock right now. So enjoy. Get yourself some ice for the spring. And we will talk to you guys later.